This conference will now be recorded.
So in today's session, we'll see the Lightning user interface. How can we use this Lightning user interface in order to access the Salesforce application features, and how this Lightning is different from Classic. Now, so how can we use this Lightning user interface in order to create some records, in order to create some objects, fields, creating the custom applications also, and performing the operations we'll see. Both Classic and Lightning both are exactly same, no change at all. Okay, no change at all, but few small changes they did as part of this Lightning user interface. So initially, when Salesforce has introduced the Salesforce CRM, they have introduced the Salesforce Classic version. They have introduced the Classic version in 2000. In the year 2000, they have introduced the Salesforce Classic version. As part of this Classic, they have introduced the Salesforce CRM and the Force.com platform also. All these features they have introduced. So now this Classic version can be accessible only through browsers. Only through browsers. We have to use a browser. That means by using a system, it may be any system. It may be a laptop, it may be a desktop, it may be a mobile, it may be a smartphone, it may be a tab, anything. Through a browser, we can able to access this Classic version of Salesforce. But day by day, technologies keep on changing. Business strategies are keep on changing. Customers' priorities are keep on changing. Customers' expectations are keep on changing. So when technologies keep on changing, the people are more interacting with the smart devices. The people are interacting with smart devices, like some smartphones, some gadgets, some tabs, like that. So the people are spending most of their time through the smartphones, gadgets, like as a tabs, and all these things will comes under this category. So the people are spending most of their time through smartphones also, tabs also, the various devices the people are using. But the Classic version can't be accessible through a mobile app. Through a mobile app, we can't access this application. Suppose when you go to the bank application we can access through browser, we can access through mobile also by using a mobile app. Axis Bank is having its own mobile app. ICICI Bank is having its own mobile app. SDFC Bank is having its own mobile app. HSBC Banking is having its own mobile app. Like that, each and every bank has introduced their own mobile apps. So in this case, but Salesforce Classic application can't be accessible through a mobile app. So that during that time, Salesforce has introduced a platform called as Salesforce One. They have introduced Salesforce One platform, so which has been especially designed for the mobile application. So Salesforce has introduced a mobile platform because in order to develop that mobile application through Salesforce, they have introduced Salesforce One platform that is purely to build the mobile applications. In order to develop the mobile applications, they have introduced Salesforce One platform. It is only for the mobiles. So if you want to develop the mobile application, then we can go with the Salesforce platform. If you want to access the application through browsers, we can go with this Classic. So, but in this case, to avoid this kind of problem, sometimes the people will access through browser, sometimes the people will access through mobile app. But that one, in 2014, Salesforce has introduced the Lightning user interface. So they have introduced the Lightning user interface in the year 2014, since almost 6 years. Since almost 6 years, okay, we have this Lightning user interface in Salesforce. So what is the benefit of this Lightning user interface? By using this Lightning user interface, we can access this application through a browser and through mobile app also, both. So this Lightning user interface can be accessible through a browser also and then through mobile app also. Both are available. So instead of having the two separate platforms, so one is for the browser, one is for the mobiles, they have introduced one user interface called as Lightning user interface, so which can be accessible through the browser also and through mobile app also. Both are available. But while introducing this Lightning, Salesforce has introduced this Lightning as a separate license. In 2014, when Salesforce is introducing this Lightning user interface, they have introduced as a separate license. Like generally, when you go to that Salesforce, we are having the various licenses are available. So we are having classic licenses at that time. Like we are having the professional edition, and then enterprise edition, unlimited edition, and then we have essential edition. So they have introduced these various editions over. This is also called as a group edition previously. But Salesforce has introduced this Lightning, but features are same, no change. Just the user interface is a bit different. I will tell you what are all the changes they have. Now, so now as part of Classic, okay, they have provided the various editions of licenses, like as Salesforce Essential Edition, Professional Edition, Enterprise, and then Unlimited. So when they have introduced this Lightning licenses has been introduced by Salesforce separately. Upon purchasing that Salesforce license, you have to decide you want to buy the classic version of that license Salesforce or Lightning user interface. You have to decide that either you can go with classic or Lightning. Anyone, not both. If you want to buy both, then you have to pay double amount. So now here in this case, they have introduced the Lightning licenses. Lightning experience licenses are separate. Lightning experience licenses are separate. Like they have introduced that Lightning Essential Edition. And then Lightning Professional Edition. And Lightning Enterprise Edition. And the Lightning Unlimited Edition. Lightning Unlimited Edition. So they have introduced two separate set of licenses. One is for Classic, second one is for Lightning. Classic licenses are different, Lightning licenses are different. Both are having the similar features, but just the look and feel is a bit different. Some performance improvements are available in this Lightning. User interface look like a bit more attractive in Lightning user interface. I will give you that list of the new enhancements. That means the list of new changes they have made as part of this Lightning user interface. So when coming to that Salesforce, okay, initially they have introduced that Classic edition. Whatever the user interface we have used as of now, that is purely Classic. But the same features are available in the Lightning user interface also. The benefit of this Lightning is we can access this Lightning application through browser also and then through mobile app also. Both are available. Both are available. Just it is having some look and feel different. That's it. Internal functionalities, everything will be same. No change at all. Same concept, same features. No change at all. Everything will be same, but just the outline user interface they made it some different. We'll see the practical part as well. So when they have introduced this Lightning cost is separate, Classic license cost is separate. So in this case, when coming to the Lightning, if you want to develop some applications, to develop that user interfaces, so now they have introduced so much huge coding. But as of now, Salesforce is in huge demand. Why? Because of less coding. Because most of the features are configurable. You know, as of now, we are spending with the Salesforce since almost 2 months. Almost 2 months we are spending some time, but we haven't written as of now even a single line of code also. We haven't learned any programming languages. We haven't written any business logic. Just everything we are operating through mouse pointers, just by using point and click options. That is very easy to implement. It will take less time to implement. It will reduce the time also. It will be reducing the budget also when coming to the client's perspective. But when you go to the Lightning to design that attractive look and feel, okay, as per your business requirement, it requires huge lines of code. It will take more time to design. It will take more time to develop, which requires purely the technical people, which increase the development time, which increase the budget also. So that clients didn't show interest to use Lightning initially. When they have introduced that Lightning in 2014, clients didn't show interest. Just for the look and feel, we don't want to do that much of investment. The two, they have introduced huge lines of code, completely coding part. To design a user interface as of now, in Classic, we are using Visualforce, but there they have introduced that client-side coding that is purely JavaScript. Now, so now here in this case, as part of this Lightning, they have introduced the huge coding they have introduced over here. For that one, the client didn't show interest to use Lightning because they're already okay, they're comfortable with the Classic user interface. Still 80% of the projects are running Classic. Still 80% of the projects are still running on Classic because they're very much comfortable with the user interface. They're very much comfortable with the Classic user interface. Classic user interface will be very simple, very easy to use. But Lightning user interface will look like a bit congested, and it will be look like as a bit confusion. Just they have changed the arrangement of those features. That's it. Because of that, the people will get confused. That's what here still 80% of the projects are still running on Classic only. Now, in this case, in 2014, when Salesforce has introduced this Lightning user interfaces, clients didn't show interest. Salesforce has invested some billions of dollars to develop this Lightning experience. To design this Lightning experience platform, Salesforce has invested some billions of dollars. But at the end of the day, the Lightning was failed. Lightning user interface was failed. It's a failed component from Salesforce. Initially, Lightning is one of the failed component of Salesforce. People didn't show interest to use Lightning because here, so they have introduced huge coding, and that too the user interface is okay, like as a bit congested. The user interface is like as confusion. That means already they are very much comfortable with the classic user interface. If I'm changing to Lightning, the people will get confused. So that people didn't started using this Lightning. That too, Lightning cost is a different. Lightning license is different. In this case, when coming to the Salesforce, they did the survey. Okay, they did the survey to collect the feedback from the various customers about this Lightning user experience. So they got negative feedback from most of the customers. They got negative feedback from most of the customers. Because in Lightning, of course, they might be providing some attractive look and feel, but only for the look and feel, the people won't invest a huge amount. If it is 100 rupees, $100, $200, fine. But if it is a millions of dollars, the people won't invest. Only for just for the look and feel. They want the business logic, that's it. User interface is not a matter. Business logic is most important. Functionalities are most important. Features are most important. Stability is more important. Reliability is more important, but not the user interface. The two classic user interface is very good, very easy to use, easy to understand. So in this case, they got most of the customers has given the negative feedback. So Salesforce people got that information that one of their Lightning experiences failed. It's a failed model of Salesforce. But Salesforce is having a huge credibility in the market in Salesforce CRM. So Salesforce people unable to digest that their one of their major feature Lightning is failed. Salesforce people were unable to digest that one of their major feature Lightning is failed. So that from there they are keep on doing so many enhancements, and then finally they have given that Lightning user interface also as a free along with Classic. Okay, they have given that Lightning also as a free. Initially, when they have introduced this Lightning, Classic licenses are separate, Lightning licenses are separate. But here, one of the Lightning component, that means the Lightning user interface is failed. It's a failed model of Salesforce. But Salesforce people were unable to digest because they did some billions of dollars investment. They did some billions of dollars of investment, okay, in Lightning platform development. So that here, Salesforce people were unable to digest that one of their major component, major feature, Lightning is a failed one. So now Salesforce has introduced that Lightning also as a free. Whenever you are purchasing that Salesforce Classic license, Lightning also free. You no need to buy the Lightning separately. So now you will be having Classic and Lightning both. Just you can able to switch from Classic to Lightning, Lightning to Classic. Still, some of the features are not available in Lightning. Still, some of the features are not available. Till almost 8 months back, we don't have any recycle bin option in Lightning. Recently, they have introduced recycle bin option in Lightning. You know, recycle bin. Whenever I'm deleting the record, so now the deleted records will go to the recycle bin. But in Lightning, till 6 months back, we don't have this recycle bin option. If you want to restore the records, you have to switch from Lightning to Classic, and then in that one use that recycle bin option, restore the records, and then you can go back to that from Classic to Lightning. You have to switch. So that here, once the Salesforce has given this Lightning user interface also as a free, then they have changed the licenses over. That's now we are having the licenses like currently we are having Essential Edition, Professional Edition, and then Enterprise Edition, and the Unlimited Edition. Right now we are having these editions like this. We don't have Lightning Essential, Lightning Professional, nothing. Simply Essential Edition and the Professional Edition, Enterprise Edition, Unlimited Edition, which is having both Classic and Lightning both. They have introduced Classic plus Lightning. That means whenever the people are purchasing that Salesforce license, Lightning also free. So that if anybody is interested, then they can able to go with that Lightning. Now, So that's what here initially both Classic and the Lightning user interfaces and the licenses are separate, but now both are same. Whenever you are purchasing the Salesforce license, you will be getting both Classic version, Lightning version, both. Just we can able to switch from Classic to Lightning, Lightning to Classic. Just we can able to switch. That possibility is available. Then what are the various changes they have made inside this Lightning? Lightning benefits. As part of this Lightning user interface can be accessible in both browsers and the mobile apps. When you go to that your Play Store or App Store inside your mobile, you have Salesforce mobile application is also there. Like as a banking applications, like as a entertainment applications, or the technology related applications. Like the similar way, we are having Salesforce application is also there. A mobile app is there. Through that one, we can able to access that Salesforce application from your mobile app also. So as part of this Lightning user interface or the Lightning application can be accessible by using both browsers and mobile app. Because nowadays the people are developing
we don't have for Classic we don't have any accessibility through mobile app.
No, madam. We don't have any mobile app for the Classic.
Okay. Anyway, we need to go for the Salesforce through browser, and we have to log in, and then the same process which you have taught.
Yes, right. Correct.
Okay, sir.
Okay. But nowadays, whenever you are accessing the applications, like it may be WhatsApp also, it may be like as Facebook also, it may be mobile applications, it may be banking applications. Everything we are having two things. One is through browser, second one is through mobile app. When you go to that WhatsApp also, you are having a mobile app as of now. So now have you used that WhatsApp through the browser anytime before? Do you know that WhatsApp can be accessible through browsers also? Sorry, through browsers also. Anybody has used?
Yes. We have seen one.
Yes, we can able to access that WhatsApp through browsers also. You will be having the WhatsApp application is available, okay, as part of the browser web.whatsapp.com. Okay, web.whatsapp.com. So it is providing a QR code. We have to scan that code through your mobile. So it is clearly indicating that you can able to use that WhatsApp through your system also through browser. No need to install that mobile app of WhatsApp. So you can able to access through the browsers also. Suppose for example, if you're changing your mobiles also, if you lost your mobiles, then for the time being we can able to access that WhatsApp through your systems also, your browsers also. Like as Facebook also we can access through mobile app, through that browsers also. ICICI banking applications you can access through browsers and through mobile apps also. Paytm application you can access through mobile and through app browsers also. Every application is having two things, browser and then mobiles. Because most of the time the people are preferring to go with that mobile because they're carrying that mobile always. They're having the internet access through the mobile networks, through Wi-Fi connections nowadays. So in this case here, the people are preferring to go with the mobile application. That's what here they're giving more preference to that Lightning user interface with Salesforce. So that they're going to keep on adding some new enhancements, okay, as part of this Lightning. So this Lightning application can be accessible through both the browsers and the mobile apps also. Now, as part of this Lightning, one more benefit is, so they have introduced some attractive looking feel. Okay, they have made so many changes as part of the look and feel, because nowadays the people are going to be looking for the attractive look and feel, user interface, rich look and feel the people are expecting. But that one Salesforce has introduced the big change that is in the user interface level. Backend functionality, everything will be same, but just for the look and feel they're expecting. Like whenever if you want to purchase any product, then first of all, what we are going to be looking into the design. If the design is looking like good, color is looking like good, then the people will attract with that the product. They will spend some time and then they will go through the features and they will buy. Features may be anything. If the design is good, then I want to buy. First of all, the people are looking for the design. If the design is good, even though we have less features, the people will buy the product. Here also, when coming to the Salesforce, they would like to provide some more attractive user interface. So as part of Lightning, Lightning provides attractive user interface. It is providing attractive user interface. And then, as part of this Lightning platform, Salesforce has introduced the performance improvements. Performance improvements. So whenever we are using this classic, the classic is also working very fine, but Lightning also working very fine. But when coming to the classic, upon loading a specific application page, the whole page will be getting refreshed. The whole page will be getting loaded. For that one, it will take some more time. But in Lightning, they have introduced a feature called as components. Components. So instead of building this entire user interface like as a single page, they have splitted that whole page into the various small features called as components. Those are called as Lightning components. Those are called as Lightning components. They have introduced a component-based framework in Lightning. Like for example, if anybody is aware of a feature called as a SharePoint from Salesforce, from Microsoft, anybody has used?
I have
Anyone?
used.
Yes.
Okay. So now when you go to the SharePoint, which has been introduced by Microsoft, it's an advance of .NET framework, which is a collaboration portal. It's a collaboration portal. Sometime before, SharePoint was in huge demand, but now very few people are using SharePoint. Sometime before, I think in almost in 2002, 2004, during that time, because SharePoint was in a huge boom. There is a huge demand for SharePoint developers. So what is the benefit in SharePoint? SharePoint, they have introduced, there is a component-based framework. Component-based framework has introduced by the Microsoft people. They have implemented with the help of a feature called as web parts. Each and every component is called as a web part. Like left side one small part, right side another part, top another part, bottom another part, content another part. Like that, we can design, we can able to divide this entire user interface into small parts. Those are called as web parts. Those are also called as a component. So the same component-based framework has been introduced by Salesforce as part of Lightning. So in this case, instead of designing the entire user interface like as a single page, they have divided that entire user interface into the various small components. Those are called as Lightning components. Those are called as Lightning components. Introduced the component-based framework. Each page has been divided to the various smaller components called as Lightning components. Called as Lightning components. They have introduced the various components based. Generally, when you go to our normal classic user interface, whenever I'm using this classic user interface, this classic user interface, this entire user interface they have designed like as a single page. They have designed like as a single page. But when you go to that Lightning, they're dividing this whole page into the various small components. Suppose if we are going to be using this particular part, only this part will be getting refreshed. It won't load this entire page. It will be loading only this particular part. So it will take very less time, right? To load this entire page, it will take some more time. But if I'm loading only this particular part, it will be taking less time here. So that they did some performance improvement. Suppose if you are using this particular component, nothing but if you are using this particular part of that page, only this part will be keep on refreshing it. It won't refresh the remaining part of the page. So that they have introduced like as component-based framework. This is one component, this is another component, this is another component, left, right side, another component. Like that here, they are dividing this entire user interface into the various small components. Those are called as lightning components. So that only that particular component which you are using will be getting refreshed. So that will be processed by the Salesforce server. So that processing that entire page will take more time. Processing only some part of the page, only some small component will take less time. So that they have introduced the performance improvement when compared with classic. Performance improvement in the sense not very no huge different, very some small milliseconds. That's it, nothing else. Now. So now here in this case, as part of this lightning, they have introduced that component-based framework. And along with that, as part of this lightning, they have avoided the view state problems. They have avoided the view state problem. So basically, view state is a problem which we used to face in the classic. As part of development in Salesforce development, we are going to be discussing about this view state concept. So this view state problems has been avoided in Lightning. And the sixth one, the sixth benefit of using this Lightning is, as part of Lightning, they have introduced lazy loading. Lazy loading. They have introduced lazy loading feature is available. So what do you mean by this lazy loading? Anybody is aware of? In your mobile applications, e-commerce sites, you are using this. You are getting this feature. Lazy in the sense, slowly. No. Anybody has observed this feature? Anybody is aware of this word, lazy loading? Now, for example, whenever you are accessing any mobile apps, okay, whenever you are accessing any mobile apps, okay, in order to access that e-commerce applications or anything, upon accessing that page, upon accessing that form, it will be loading only the user interface part. Guys, just give me 2 minutes, I will be back. So whenever we are accessing some application like some Facebook or some Amazon or anything, upon searching for some specific products, so it is going to be loading this user interface. I'm searching for some products, mobiles, mobile phones, mobile phone. For example, I'm searching for some mobile phones over here. So whenever you are searching for some mobile phone, like as for example, I'm searching for some Samsung mobile. So it is loading some user interface here. So whenever it is loading this user interface, the whole user interface will not be loaded at a time. When you go to the mobile, you can able to clearly observe. It will be displaying up to this part, and then whenever you are scrolling down, it will be loading the remaining page. When you scroll down, remaining page will be getting loaded. So that here what happened, instead of loading the whole user interface, instead of showing everything at a time, it will be showing only some particular part, and then whenever you are scrolling down, the next page will be getting loaded slowly. This feature is called as lazy loading feature. Because to improve the performance, okay, to improve the performance, the people has you introduce a feature called as lazy loading. Whenever you are accessing Facebook, also mobile applications, okay, any of that e-commerce websites also, like as Amazon, Flipkart, whatever. So upon loading that, upon searching for some products, it will be introducing that it will be loading only that particular user interface part up to the screen. When you scroll down, remaining page will be getting loaded. Instead of loading the whole page at a time, which will be taking more time, the people no need to wait. First, it is loading some part of that page, and then whenever you are slowly scrolling down, remaining part will be getting loaded over there. Like for example, when you go to some Facebook also. So whenever you are using some Facebook also, when you go to the Facebook mobile app, when you come down, it won't load that complete user interface. See here, it is loading right now. Okay, this is called as lazy loading. It won't load that whole user interface at a time. Initially it is loading. So now let's see, it is loading right now. So whatever the screen that you are accessing, that screen will be loading on the spot. Instead of loading this entire user interface at a time, it is loading up to some part. Now the remaining part will be getting loaded over here. So that here slowly we can able to provide that user interface to the people. So that here we can able to improve the performance of the application. To load this entire user interface, it will take more time. So the people has to wait. But now what we can do, we no need to make the customer to be wait for a long time to get that screen. So initially it is loading that user interface, and remaining features, whenever he is scrolling down, then the respective features will be getting loaded over there. Like that, we can able, it is loading right now. See, this kind of feature is called as lazy loading in Salesforce. So this lazy loading feature has been introduced by Salesforce also over here. Okay, this lazy loading feature also has been introduced by Salesforce as part of this Lightning components. As part of Lightning components, they have introduced this lazy loading feature also. This is one of the features they have introduced over here as part of mobiles. This feature is very, very common nowadays. So these are few benefits are available as part of using this Lightning. Okay, now, so in this case, when coming to the people who are purchasing the Salesforce license, they will be getting both Classic and Lightning. Whatever they want, they can use that. Either they can go with Classic also, they can go with Lightning also, both. One part they can develop through Classic, one part they can develop through Lightning also, no problem, anything. Both are available to them. Now, so now here in this case here, as part of this Lightning, initially they have introduced that LDS. As part of this Lightning, so they have introduced that LDS. This is one of the framework has been introduced by Salesforce. To develop that Lightning application through programming, they have introduced LDS framework. That is called as Lightning Design System. Lightning Design System. So there is a huge coding to develop that application. As part of development, whenever if you want to design the Lightning application by using this LDS framework, it requires huge coding. So the people didn't use, because of this LDS, the huge length of coding. For that one, Salesforce people did some small changes in this framework, and then they have reduced the coding a bit less by using a feature called as ARA components. It is also called as ARA framework. ARA framework. So now by using this ARA framework, we are going to reducing the coding a bit less. But in this ARA framework also, they have identified so many drawbacks. So to avoid this ARA framework drawbacks, they have introduced a feature called as LWC. Lightning Web Components. Lightning Web Components. So that's this is the most advanced one right now, which has been introduced by Salesforce. So now LWC is the Lightning Web Components is the latest feature as part of development. These are only for the development, not for the admin part, not for the admin part. These are for the development part. The two, if you want to learn this Lightning Web Components or any of this Lightning framework, first of all, you have to complete the classic development first. Okay, as part of classic, we have discussed about the features, and then force.com platform you have to complete first. Then only you can go with that any of this framework. So better you can go with that Lightning Web Components. After completion of your classic development, then you have to learn this Lightning Web Components. Because classic development is a base. Apex programming, Visualforce programming is a base for this one Lightning Web Components. After completion of this only we can go to that Lightning Web Components. It's a separate feature. Now, so now here in this case, as part of this Lightning, they have introduced that various frameworks, what is basically given by Salesforce. So upon writing that code by using this LWC, it requires a completely different coding, but Apex programming, Visualforce, everything will be the same, no change at all. SOQL, SOSL, these are the parts of your development, everything will be the same. Just only for the user interface design, instead of Visualforce, we are using this LWC, Lightning Web Components. Okay, now. So now here in this case, by using this LWC, we can develop mobile applications also. That possibilities are. What are the applications that we are building? Okay, by using this LWC, we can able to access that application through browser also, through mobile app also we can able to access. So that to test this application in the mobile, Salesforce has given that mobile simulators also, where we can able to test this application, how the application is looking like in the mobile. We can able to test it through the mobile simulators also. That possibilities are available. Now, so these are the various of features have been introduced by Salesforce as part of Lightning. Then how can we use this Lightning user interface? Now let me show you practically, and how can we access each and every functionality. We'll see practically, like as how to create the objects in Lightning, fields in Lightning, everything we'll see one by one. And that simple concept is outline user interface, they have changed. Everything will be the same internally. Internal functionality, everything will be the same. Internal user interfaces, everything is same. Just the difference is outline user interface, they have changed. I will show you practically today. Now, let's see. I want to go to the Lightning. How to go to the Lightning? I think everybody know that. Here inside your Salesforce instance, we have an option called as switch to Lightning experience. Okay, switch to Lightning experience. Just click on this switch to Lightning experience. Click on switch to Lightning experience, and this is the Lightning user interface which has been given by Salesforce. This is the Lightning user interface. Here also same object, same field, same applications, nothing different. Just the outline user interface has been different. This is the Lightning user interface which has been given by Salesforce. These are all the components. Let's see. This is one component. Up to this part, one component. This part, another component. This part, another component. That means they have divided this entire user interface to that various small components. Those are called as Lightning components. That's it. This is a component-based framework. Now, so now here in this case, so this is the base user interface which has been given by Salesforce for your Lightning user interface, for the Lightning experience. Now I want to see the applications. Where is that application? Generally, all the applications list we can able to see. Okay, at the top right corner, okay, you will be having the small pick list which is populating all the application names like as sales, service, marketing, content, charter, everything. Our custom application names also. But in this case, in Lightning, if you want to see the applications, so now here you can go to this, and the top left corner you will be having dot symbols are available, like as your mobile, like as your mobile. In the mobile here, to go to that, to open that applications, we are using that dot symbols. Like the similar way here also we are having this dot symbols. Just to click on this one, we can see the applications. Whatever the applications are available, we can able to see these applications over here. So these are the various applications are available. Service, marketing, community, charter, content, sales console, service console, all these things. If you want to see all the application, then click on view all. Okay, there is an option called as view all. Click on view all, we can see all the applications. These are the applications are available over here. Like we have service application, marketing, community, Salesforce charter, content, sales console, lightning usage application, sales, service console, all these things. So these are the various applications are available over here. We can see all the applications by click on this particular that symbol, which is available at the top left corner. Now, so now here in this case, generally, so now here I want to show this sales application first in this place. But here we have service application is there first. Because of my requirement, so I want to use most of the time I'm using that sales application, service and marketing. So I want to place this one, okay? So I want to place this one in the first row. But sales application is available in the third row, but I don't want to display over here. I want to show in this first row. Then what we can do? Generally, if you want to arrange the applications, we are using that reorder button. You know that. Go to that apps. You have a button called as reorder. We can arrange that application names by using this drag and drop facility. Here also the same. If you want to place this application in this location, just you can able to drag and drop. Just you can able to drag and drop. That's it. Done. Marketing application I want over here. Service. Sometimes I want to display the marketing application first and then sales and then service. That's it. Just a drag and drop facilities over here. So with the help of this drag and drop facilities, we can able to arrange these applications also. Now, if you want to use this sales application right now, then what we can do? Just to click on this sales application, we can able to see that sales application features. Whatever the objects that we are using as part of this sales application, we can able to see that. Generally, application name will be visible at the top right corner in the classic, but in Salesforce Lightning, you will be having that application name at the top left corner. Beside this application names, you will be having that your current application. Currently, we are using this sales application. Now, as part of sales application, we have home tab is available, opportunities tab, okay, leads tab, tasks, files, accounts, contacts, campaigns, dashboards, reports, charter, everything is available over here. So these are the various tabs are visible as part of this sales application. Now, suppose for example, I want to create a new account record. Then how can we create a new account record? Just you can able to click on this accounts tab over here. Okay, just to click on this accounts tab. So you will be having that option. These are the various account records are available which we have recently viewed. Okay, which we have recently viewed. If you want to create a new account record, just click on this new button. Here you will be having a button called as new button in order to create a new account record over there. Click on new button and then you can enter the details to create a new account record. This is how the user interface look like, nothing different, almost similar. Now, account name, I'm indicating Sagar Arora. So this is the customer name. And then account number 1123. Account site I'm indicating like as banking. All the fields are same, no change. Type I'm indicating like as prospect. Industry I'm selecting like as some banking. Annual revenue some 40 lakhs. And then rating value I'm indicating like as heart. Phone number I'm giving some value. And the fax number I'm giving some value. Website I'm indicating like as some salesforce.com. And then ownership I'm indicating like as public. And then billing address, we can specify the street, city, state, postal code, country also, both. So now here I'm indicating that billing street because the flat number, okay, 12 software units layout, Madhapur. Billing cities some Hyderabad, state some Telangana, postal code 500081, country some India. Country some India. I want to make that billing address should be get copied into shipping address also, so that I'm selecting the checkbox. Both addresses are same. Customer priority I'm indicating like as high, and then active status I'm indicating as yes, because this customer is in active status right now. So now here we have entered the data for this particular record over here. Now click on save button. As soon as once you click on save, a new account record will be getting created with the name Sagar Arora. This is the Sagar Arora account record is getting visible to you over here. This is the account record information. Name of this account is available over here. Type of this account, phone number, website, account owner, banking site, and then everything. The whole information will be available to you. If you want to see the detailed information of this account record, all the details here you will be having a separate tab is available to you. Details tab. In order to see the detailed information of the record, just you can click on details. So we can see the complete details of this account record, whatever the data we have entered, the whole information we can able to see inside this. Okay, the whole information we can able to see in this place over here. If you want to see for this account, what are the various related contacts, related opportunities, related cases, if you want to see here, we can select that related tab. Once you click on this related tab, we can see related contact. There is one related contact is available. This is the contact. No opportunities related, no related cases, no related notes and attachments, no related partners, nothing. So that here it is indicating this information. So we can able to create the record, and then we can able to see the detailed information of the record also, and then we can able to see what are the various related contacts are available for this account as well, related information, related opportunities, related cases, all the related information we can able to see inside this related tab. Okay, that facility will be available to you over here. This is how we are going to be creating the records inside this object. This is how we are going to be creating the records inside this account object. Like the similar way, you can create the record in any object also. If you want to create a lead record, go to that leads tab and click on that new button to create a new lead record. So that it will be providing the user interface, enter the data inside these fields, click on save button, record will be getting created as it is. This is how we are going to be creating the records inside your object through Lightning user interface. Okay, through Lightning user interface, we can able to create these records also. Now, sometimes you can raise a question, sir, I want to create, I want to create an object. I want to create an object in Salesforce. Then how can we create the objects in Salesforce? Now, let's see practically in this case. Creating an object. For example, let me show you that.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, whatever work we have done in Classic, the work
Same
will not be
thing.
synced to Lightning, sir.
Same.
Like
That will be same.
No, sir, we have created some objects, we have created some workflows and all in the classic version, no, sir. Now you have logged into the same account for Lightning.
Okay.
So all that work will not be synced into Lightning, sir.
We can able to sync into the Lightning also. Everything we can able to sync. Whatever the object fields are available, everything will be visible in the Lightning also.
Okay, we need to do some operation to get that, sir.
No, not required. Everything will be visible as it is, but applications will not be visible. Whatever the custom applications that you have developed through Classic, that custom applications will not be visible in the Lightning.
Okay, which means we need to develop all the custom applications again.
Yeah, or else you can able to migrate. Okay, you can migrate that. Okay, the Classic applications into Lightning. No need to develop everything by your own. Because when you go to that Classic, you will be having the Salesforce Lightning Migrate Assistant is available to you. Like for example, when you click on switch it to Salesforce Classic, so when you go to that setup menu, here you will be having this. Here you will be having this option is available. Lightning Experience, okay, Transition Assistant. So by using this, whatever the classic applications are there, we can able to migrate into Lightning also. No need to develop the same thing again in Lightning. Just you can able to migrate. That possibility is also available over here.
Okay, but other than custom, if it's a built-in application, that will always
Everything
be
is same, usable, same.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you.
So now let me take a small use case to create an object and to create some fields inside this. How to create? No. So then how can we create the custom objects and the fields? Now let me show you. There I will show you both classic user interface Lightning. Let's see what is the difference of it. Now, let me take a small use case. Create a custom application loan. Create a custom application, sorry, that is custom object loan. Create a custom object loan. And add the below fields. And add the below fields. I want to add the customer name, which is a standard. I want to make it as a standard field. Standard field. And then I would like to indicate the location of the customer, which is of type epic list. I want to indicate the various list of values, like as some Hyderabad, Bangalore, Pune, Chennai, like that. I want to populate some city names over here. And then I would like to add the customer's contact number, which is of type phone. I want to make it as a mandatory field. Fourth one, customer email address, which is of type email. I want to make it as mandatory. And the fifth one, I want to add the loan amount, which is of type currency. I want to make it as mandatory. 61, loan type. What type of loan the customer want to apply? I want to indicate like as a pick list. Here I would like to populate some list of values, like as personal loan, home loan, jewelry loan, vehicle loan, like that. And the seventh one, I would like to specify the tenure. Okay, tenure in terms of months. Tenure in terms of months. I would like to populate the values over here, like as some 1 to some 20 months, for example. And then the eighth one, I would like to specify one more field over. PAN card number or the PAN number, which is a text type of some 10 characters. These are the various fields I would like to create inside my loan object. I would like to create an object with the name loan by using this Lightning user interface. And then in that loan object, I would like to create the fields like customer name, in the location field, contact number, email address, loan amount, loan type, tenure, PAN. These are the fields I would like to capture. So this is the requirement that I have. I want to create an object and I want to create the fields inside this object. How to create the object in fields? Now let me show you. Generally, I will show you, first of all, let me show you that classic. You know how to create that object in classic, you know that. Now, So now for your information, let me load this user interface inside my Classic first. Let me log in into another Salesforce account by using a different browser. Okay, for your comparison, I will show you. Now, so this is my Classic user interface. If you want to create this object, then what we can do? Simply we can go to the builder menu, click on create, click on objects. You will be having this user interface. Now, how to go to this user interface? Now let me show you in the Lightning. Let me go to my Lightning user interface experience. If you want to create some objects, just you can go to that, okay? Just you can go to that setup menu. On this top right corner, you will be having a gear symbol. Just to go to this gear symbol, you will be having this option. This is a setup menu. Click on setup. It is providing the object manager to you. Okay, it is providing an option called as object manager. So this is the object manager that we have. Now expand this object manager. If you want to create a new object, we have an option called as new object. Okay, now go to the setup menu, go to the object manager, click on new button, okay, new object button to create a new object. Now tell me, is this user interface is same like as your normal Classic? See, in the Classic also I'm creating a new custom object. Now tell me, is this user interface and this user interface both are same or right? This is the Lightning, this is Classic. Now user interface part, let me go to that Lightning. Is this user interface is same or not?
Yes.
Did you identify any difference? No. That means what? Just the outline user interface, outline navigation they have changed. Internal everything is same user interface, no change at all. Okay. So to create the object in Classic, just we went to that setup menu, build menu, create objects, and then click on custom object. Here you will be getting this user interface. This is my Classic. This is my Classic user interface. When you go to the Lightning, we have click on setup menu, go to the object manager, new object. Here also we are getting the user interface, but this user interface is also exactly same like as Classic only. That means just the outline, okay, navigation they have changed. Internal user interfaces, features, everything is same, no change at all. This is the only difference as part of Classic and Lightning in admin part, nothing different. Okay, object creation, fields creation, everything is same. Let me show you. Okay, now, so let me create a new custom object here by using this Lightning. This is my Lightning user interface. So now I'm giving that object name as some loan. So now plural label name is loans. Okay, loans. So now here we can give that object name. This is the loan. So now record name, nothing but the standard field name. Instead of this loan name, I want to create that customer. Okay, I'm going to change it to customer. So now remaining options are same, no change at all. Allow reports, allow activities, track field history, allow in charter goes, everything is same. And then add nodes and attachments related list, and then launch a new custom tab wizard after saving this custom object. Okay, launch a new custom tab wizard after saving this custom object. Now click on save button. Now it is providing this user interface. Okay, it is providing this user interface. Now tell me, this user interface also same, right? Yes. Let me go to the Classic one. I'm creating the same object in this account also. I'm giving loans, and then I'm giving that the record name as customer name. Instead of loan name, I'm giving customer name. Same features, no change at all. I'm selecting this. Okay, add notes and attachments, and then create a custom tab wizard. Click on save. Now you will be getting that option to select the tab. Now tell me, this user interface and then this user interface both are same or right? Yes. Everything is same. If you know the classic, Lightning is very, very easy, nothing else. That's what I have given the information on classic also. And one more thing, let me explain that. So in that like classic, we are having so many objects like as campaign, lead, account, contact, opportunity, case, solution, all these things. But when you go to the Lightning, solution object is not available. Solution object is not there in Lightning. That is not yet still implemented by Salesforce. Because Lightning is still in implementation stage. Still Salesforce is keep on adding some more new features. Now, solution object is not there in Lightning. Document object is not there in Lightning. Generally, in order to use some images, we are uploading the images into the document object in Salesforce. But in that Lightning, we don't have document object. Now, so now here I'm selecting that tab style. Select the tab style, whatever you want. So now here I'm going to be selecting the tab style. For example, I'm selecting like some keys. This is the tab style I would like to select. Go to the next button. Make that tab to be get visible to all the profile users by making it as default on. Click on next and make it save. Now, so now my object has been created successfully over here. So this is my custom object, that is loan. Okay, my object has been created. Now, so now my object is ready. Now I want to create the fields inside my object over here. Just to go to that, okay, the fields and relationships section. I want to add some fields. So click on fields and relationships section. Now it is providing these are the fields are available currently. Like Salesforce is providing 5 fields for your object automatically: ID, name, owner, created by, last modified by. I want to add some more fields over here. So now what are the fields I would like to add? Location field. Customer name field is available. That means loan name field is available. Now the next field is location field I would like to add. Just to go to that fields and relationships section, click on new button to create a new field. Here you are having field dependencies, set history tracking, everything is available here itself, nothing different. Now click on new button to create a new field. Now tell me, this user interface is also same like as classic, right? Selecting the field data type. Like for example, let me go to the classic. I'm selecting this tab style. Like as some car. Go to the next. Go to the next. Make it save. Now click on custom fields and relationships section. So now click on new button. Now you are getting that field data types. Here also the same, no change at all. Here also same data type, same user interface. That means outline user interface they have changed. Internal user interfaces, features, everything is same, no change at all. Okay, I want to create that location field. Location field will be of type what? Pick list. So select that field data type over here, pick list. Go to the next button. I'm indicating the field label as location. I'm entering some values. Like some Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, Pune, Mumbai, Noida, Delhi, some Kochi. Like that, I'm populating these values. I want to make this field value should be get visible in the alphabetical order. So that I'm selecting display values alphabetically. Now click on next button. Make the field to be get visible to all the profile users by selecting the visible checkbox. Click on next. Save in. I want to create one more field. Same user interfaces, no change at all. Now I want to create the next field. What is the next field? Contact number, which is of type phone. I'm selecting that phone type of field. Go to the next. There is the contact number field I would like to create. I'm making it as a required. Go to the next. Make it visible to all the profile users. Click on next. Make it save in. Now, next one. The next field I'm going to be creating is email address. So select that email data type. Go to the next button. I'm indicating that email address. I want to make this field as required. Now make it save in. And then what is the next field? Loan amount. That is a currency type. Currency data type. Go to the next button. Loan amount. I'm giving the maximum number of digits are 10. I want to make this a field as mandatory by selecting required checkbox. Go to the next. Make it save in. And the next one. Loan type, which is of type pick list. Click on next button. Loan type. So I'm indicating like as personal, home loan, jewelry loan, vehicle. I want to display these values in alphabetical order. So now click on next button. Make that field to be visible for all the profile users by selecting the visible checkbox. Make it save in. What is that one more field? Tenure. Tenure will be in terms of months. That is also of type pick list. I'm indicating a pick list here, or else some text box you can enter, like as a number type. Okay, number. Now, I'm indicating that number type. Loan tenure. I'm indicating a number which will be having maximum of 2 digits. So I would like to indicate that the required field. Here I'm indicating the helper text. You enter the tenure in months. In terms of months, you have to enter the tenure. Okay, up to 60. Like as 1 to 60. This is the range which I would like to provide. Click on next button. Go to the next. Make it save. Next, PAN number. PAN number will be of type text type. Go to the next. PAN number field. Maximum number of digits to be get acceptable as 10 digits. I'm making this field as required. Go to the next. Click on next. Make it save. So now my fields are also ready. This is how we have created. Okay, this is how we have created the object and the field. Same user interface, just the outline navigation they have changed. Everything is same, remaining everything is same. No change at all. Like as validation tools, triggers, set layouts, record types, object limits, field sets, buttons, links, and page layouts. Everything is same, no change at all. Page layouts also the same concept, no change at all. Same page layouts will be available. We can able to edit that layout also over here. Now, that facility will be available to you over there. Now, so now my object is ready.
Force.com here.
Yes, everything here. Just you can go to that developer console. Same Force.com platform, no change at all. Apex classes, triggers, Visual Force page, everything is same, no change.
No, I'm referring to that shortcut. Like when we open one tab at the left side, right side corner, we used to get one force.com, so that we can easily move to the.
No. Here we don't have that Force.com quick access menu. Okay, Force.com quick access menu is not available here.
Okay.
Okay. So now here in this case, if you want to go to that object, then you can go to that object manager. We can see list of objects whatever we have. Inside this organization, we are having some list of objects are available. All these objects we can able to see over here. If you want to see your loan object also, we can see. Loan object also we can able to see inside this information. This is the loan object information is also available to you over here. Now,
can you show us how to create an application in Lightning Force, sir?
I will show you that. In the next session, I will show you how to create the application in Lightning also. Okay, how to create the application in Lightning also, I will show you practically as well. Okay, that's what I am taking the Lightning session in today and then Monday morning. Okay, Monday morning also will continue the Lightning user interface session. There I will show you how to create the application, how to create the validation, how to create the workflow. I will show you practically the concept. So from there we can do the same thing whatever did as of now we can do in Lightning also, everything same, no change at all. Okay, as of now whatever the features we did, like as creating the applications, creating the objects, creating the fields, workflows, all these things, everything we can do in the Lightning also from now on. Okay, the same thing you can do there also, no change at all. Everything will be similar concept, no functionality changes. Okay.
Sir, can we create letterheads, sir?
Sorry?
Can we create letterheads also, sir, in Lightning?
Everything we can able to do that here. All these options also we can able to do.
You are saying we unable to load images, no, sir, in a header and lower part. Then
Directly we can upload. Directly we can upload. Like for example, if you want to create the application also, generally we are uploading that image into the document object. But suppose for example, if you want to create an application in Lightning, directly the image you can upload directly from your local system. Okay, if you want to create an application directly, we can able to load from there itself. So you will be having all the applications are available over there. These are the various applications are available. Applications, objects, everything will be available to you. Suppose if you want to create your own application, then you can create that applications also. Apps option will be available to you. Okay, application manager.
okay, sir.
Okay, create your own application over here. New Lightning application. Here you can able to select that image. This is the image. You no need to upload the image into the document object. Upload that image directly from your local system. That is the benefit here. That's what they have removed that the document object from Salesforce as part of Lightning.
It is the another way.
Yeah, this is another way.
Okay, sir.
We'll see that how to create the applications, validations, workflows, and then we have a small feature called as Kanban view. I will show you that what exactly the Kanban view, which I would like to do that. I will need to show you practically over there. How can we implement everything? We'll see practically in that next session that will be on Monday. Okay. So up to this one, let's do the practice on this one, and then the Monday's morning session will be having the continuation features of Lightning. I will show you that.
So we don't have a class tomorrow, right?
No, tomorrow morning we don't have the session. Tomorrow morning, Sunday morning will be the off. Morning 7 o'clock on Sunday we don't have the session. Next session will be on Monday morning at 7 o'clock. Okay?
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yes.
Previously, you told that the custom applications that are created on Classic cannot be transitioned onto the Lightning, right?
No, we can transition. We can transition into the Lightning.
But automatically it doesn't
Automatically that doesn't visible. See, when you go to these applications, we can't see our custom applications over here. When you see
Yes,
all
sir.
these
Now,
applications, we can't see a custom application.
application on Classic, right?
Classic applications will not be visible directly over here. We have to migrate that classic application into Lightning. How to do that, I will show you in the next session. The Monday session, I will show you how can we do that, and how to create our own custom application also from the scratch in Lightning. I will show you that. So both.
One last question. But the objects which we created in the custom application on Classic, we are able to see on the Lightning, right?
Yes, objects will be visible. Objects and fields will be available to you over there, but applications will not be visible.
Okay, okay, sir.
Sir, so in the place of force.com, in this one we have the developer console.
No. There also the force developer console means what? That is a development platform given by Salesforce.
Whatever features we're able to use through force.com, how does it show up here? Where does it show up here?
Now, when you go to this force.com quick access menu, that menu will not be available here. Like for example, when you go to this Classic, we have force.com quick access menu is available here. This menu will not be available to you. Fields, record types, validations, all these things. But the same thing is available here in the object manager. Just to go to that object manager, go to the setup. Go to that object manager, select the object. Suppose if you want to see the position object information, just you can select that. You will be getting all these options over here. See, fields, page layouts, buttons, field sets, object limits, record types, validations, triggers, everything is available here itself. There is no force.com quick access menu in Lightning. Okay, in the left panel, we can see inside that object manager. That is the only change.
Okay, second question I have, sir. Yeah, the Visual Force programming and Apex programming, is that what we use in the development part for Salesforce?
Yes.
We use both of them?
Yes, both of them. Okay, Apex and Visual Force both we will use.
So, and tomorrow, Saturday, Saturday evening, IST time. So there's a class?
Tomorrow for you, IST timings in the sense.
No, tomorrow
Sunday morning. Tomorrow we don't have that session. Like tomorrow morning we don't have the session. Sunday morning 7 o'clock session is not available. Okay. You are from 6 o'clock batch, right? Evening 6 o'clock batch, right?
So you tell me for the IST, then I'll convert it. It's okay.
Okay. So now evening 6 o'clock IST timings are as it is. Today also we have that session. Saturday 6 o'clock IST we have the session. Sunday 6 o'clock IST we have the session. Monday 6 o'clock IST we have the session. No break at all. Sunday morning 7 o'clock we don't have the session. That is the only off.
Okay, got it, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.